As we explore the intricacies of power and pressures that empire imposes on us, a singular figure emerges, whose voice echoes through the centuries. Despite facing the most imposing challenges, this individual managed to transcend the barriers of time, leaving behind a legacy of thoughts that resonate deeply in our souls. Today, we are not just facing a distant history, but rather a mirror that reflects our own battles and triumphs in the chaotic and frenetic world in which we live. However, in the midst of this whirlwind of adversity, there is a guiding light that shines brightly: Stoicism. Join me as we venture into the heart of this ancient philosophy. It is not just theory or abstract ideas, but a practical journey toward serenity and personal fulfillment. Today, we'll uncover the secrets that allow us to not just survive, but thrive amidst life's storms. Discover how we can use this timeless wisdom to shape a more fulfilling and meaningful existence, strengthening our resilience in the face of fate and the circumstances around us. Let's embark together on this journey toward self-knowledge and inner peace. I look forward to sharing these transformative discoveries with you. Have you ever found yourself faced with the obstacles that life throws our way? They are like waves crashing on the beach, incessant and unpredictable. However, within this sea of challenges, there is an anchor of wisdom that guides us: Stoicism. Imagine this journey with us, where every moment is an opportunity for growth and learning. It's not just about feeling good, it's about cultivating a resilient mindset, like the one Marco Aurelio practices daily. At the heart of this philosophy is the notion that we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can shape our responses. Our thoughts and attitudes not only define our reality, but also determine our ability to face challenges with courage and integrity. So how can we build this positive attitude into our daily lives? It starts with recognizing that not every day will be perfect. It is a loving acceptance that we will face setbacks and disappointments, but it is precisely in these moments that we can practice resilience and adaptability. Marco Aurelio reminds us of the impermanence of life's problems and encourages us to focus on what is within our control. It teaches us to look within, examine our thoughts and reactions, and choose a path that is aligned with our deepest values and principles. So let's embark on this journey together, exploring practical ways to build a positive attitude amid life's vicissitudes. I'm excited to share these transformative strategies with you and witness your growth along the way. I imagine you've already heard about the importance of starting the day with a dose of reflection, right? It's like planting the seeds of positivity and purpose before the sun even fully rises. How about taking a few minutes each morning to consider what inspires gratitude, what motivates you, and how you can face the day's challenges with a calm, focused mind? This simple morning ritual can be the fuel you need to face the day with confidence and clarity. But not only that. Have you ever stopped to think about the importance of surrounding yourself with positivity? It's not about ignoring the negative aspects of life, but about consciously choosing to be surrounded by people, information, and environments that promote your well-being. After all, as the Stoics teach us, the company we keep directly influences our character and mindset. And remember, cultivating a positive attitude is not a goal to be achieved, but rather an ongoing journey. Just like the Stoics, we must work on ourselves daily, making small adjustments to our thoughts and behaviors. Over time, these small changes accumulate, transforming the way we experience and interact with the world around us. So, how about embracing Stoic principles and focusing on what we can control: our thoughts, our attitudes, and our responses? I'm here to accompany you on this journey of self-discovery and growth. Together, we can do great things. Just imagine the impact that the people around us can have on our lives. Surrounding ourselves with individuals who radiate the qualities we admire not only inspires us, but drives us to elevate our own lives. And you know what's most incredible? We can do this intentionally, every day, by making conscious choices that bring us closer to the kind of person we want to be. Engaging in words and thoughts that reinforce our commitment to a Stoic life is like watering a precious plant. It's not about ignoring the negative aspects of life, but rather choosing to focus on building strength and resilience through virtuous and positive interactions. By nourishing our minds with positive words and Stoic teachings, we are cultivating fertile soil for a life of purpose and peace. And the beauty of this transformative process isn't limited to ourselves, it extends to our interactions with others, fostering a more compassionate attitude and deeper understanding of the world around us. Let's take these steps together, strengthening our paths with words that uplift and strengthen. Just as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and other Stoic philosophers understood, physical well-being is not simply about avoiding illness. It's about cultivating a body and mind that can face life's challenges with resilience and vigor. And Stoicism teaches us that self-discipline and moderation are the keys to keeping our health in balance. It's not about imposing strict punitive regimes, but rather understanding what our bodies really need and meeting those needs with respect and care. This means eating nourishing food, getting enough sleep, and engaging in activities that strengthen us, physically and mentally. Marcus Aurelius, always carefully observing nature and its wise lessons. It reminds us that even nature needs rest and rejuvenation, a pause to celebrate and honor our body's capabilities. But Stoicism is not just limited to physical care. It embraces mental and emotional health as a fundamental part of our overall well-being. Stoic practices like meditation and journaling are like precious tools for achieving clarity and peace of mind. The Stoics believed in facing thoughts head-on, allowing us to manage stress and emotional turmoil with wisdom and perspective. And how relevant these teachings are today, in a world where mental health is recognized as essential for our well-being. Furthermore, the Stoics remind us of the power of social connections. They valued friendships not only for the emotional support they offered, but also as a way to reflect and practice our virtues. Engaging in meaningful relationships and community activities not only strengthens us emotionally, but also protects us from the loneliness and isolation so common in modern life. Incorporating these Stoic principles into our daily routine is like embarking on a path to a fuller, more balanced life. So, how about setting realistic health goals, practicing mindfulness to stay connected to the present moment, and choosing activities that reflect our values and purpose? Each step taken towards our physical, mental, and social well-being brings us closer to Stoic ideals, preparing us to face life's adversities with courage and equanimity. Marco Aurelio, a master in the art of gratitude, teaches us that this practice goes beyond simply ignoring the difficulties we face in life. It's about framing each experience within a broader context, recognizing the value of each moment, whether seemingly positive or negative. Imagine taking a few moments each day to reflect on 3 things you are grateful for. It could be something as simple as sunlight warming your face, an inspiring conversation with a dear friend, or even the opportunity to learn from a difficult challenge. This daily practice shifts our focus from what is lacking in our lives to what is abundant and right, aligning perfectly with the Stoic goal of cultivating rational, positive thinking. Additionally, Stoicism encourages us to see every challenge as an opportunity to practice virtues like patience, resilience, and empathy. By adopting this mindset, we transform feelings of victimization or frustration into empowerment and proactive engagement with life. But gratitude is not just an internal practice, it is also something to be shared. Expressing our appreciation to others strengthens our relationships and reinforces our own feelings of gratitude. It is a reciprocal dynamic that improves community ties and contributes to our personal well-being. So, how about we start cultivating a deep sense of gratitude in our lives today? Let's take time to reflect, practice kindness, and express our appreciation to those around us. Together, we can transform our lives and strengthen our communities through the power of gratitude. Gratitude, in the Stoic sense, goes far beyond just feeling grateful. It's about cultivating an attitude that appreciates every moment of life, recognizing the intrinsic value of each experience and promoting resilience against external adversity. Developing a sense of gratitude is like nurturing a precious seed within us, making it a fundamental aspect of a life well lived in the Stoic way. This not only increases our own happiness and well-being, but also benefits those around us. And when we talk about setting goals, Stoicism offers a unique approach. It's not just about achieving external success, it's about cultivating internal virtues and living according to our values. The Stoics encourage us to set goals that promote self-improvement and contribute to the common good. To begin, it is crucial to honestly assess our current situation, recognizing our strengths and the challenges we face. This self-awareness prevents us from setting vague or overly ambitious goals, which can lead to frustration and discouragement. We then break down our larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks, following a step-by-step approach. By focusing on one small step forward at a time, we can make steady progress toward our bigger goals while staying engaged and motivated along the way. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us to embrace the dichotomy of control, recognizing what is and is not in our control. When setting goals, we focus our efforts on what we can control, our actions and attitudes, rather than worrying about results, which can be influenced by external factors. Therefore, when we focus on our preparation for a job interview, for example, we align our actions with Stoic principles, acting virtuously regardless of the end result. This approach empowers us to live with integrity and wisdom regardless of external circumstances. Flexibility is a virtue that the Stoics deeply valued. They teach us that being prepared to reevaluate and adjust our goals as circumstances change is a wise and adaptive practice. This is not about failure, but about rational adaptation. Setting achievable goals according to Stoic principles not only increases our chances of success, but also ensures that our journey is meaningful and aligned with our deepest values. When we adjust our course, we are ensuring that our goals are not just milestones, but rather stepping stones to a life well lived. Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, remind us of the importance of testing ourselves against the unknown. It's not just about facing our fears, but also about dismantling them and understanding the world more fully. By exploring new experiences, we increase our ability to adapt and thrive in changing circumstances. Exploring the unknown is not just about seeking pleasure or excitement, it is to cultivate a deeper understanding of life and ourselves. It involves leaving comfort zones, confronting the unknown with curiosity and openness. Each new experience is an opportunity to practice virtues such as courage, temperance, and wisdom. Therefore, by embracing new challenges, we are putting Stoic principles into action. We are exercising courage every time we face something that intimidates us, practicing wisdom every time we learn something new about the world or ourselves, and practicing temperance by finding balance even in unfamiliar environments. These experiences shape and strengthen our versatility and resilience, making us better able to face life's ups and downs with wisdom and determination. Stoicism offers deep wisdom about the value of perspective and how it can be enriched through new experiences. By immersing ourselves in different cultures, ideas, and lifestyles, we expand our horizons and break down the prejudices that limit our understanding of the world. This journey not only broadens our external vision, but also takes us on an internal journey, where we reflect on our own beliefs and values in light of a wider world. By encouraging ourselves to enter new situations, we nurture a sense of gratitude and appreciation. Sometimes these experiences challenge our biases and push us toward greater empathy and understanding. And it is at this point that a more compassionate perspective emerges, where we not only value our own lives, but also the lives of others around the globe. For starters, you don't need to make big changes all at once. Try small things like trying a new food, reading a book outside your usual genre, or starting a conversation with someone from a different background. Each small step is a step forward on your Stoic journey, building your confidence to face even greater challenges. Embracing the Stoic practice of exploring new experiences isn't just about living, it's about learning to live better. It's turning every day into an adventure that tests and strengthens your character. Ultimately, by aligning your actions with the Stoic goal of becoming the best version of yourself, you prepare yourself to face any challenge life may bring. The Stoics, such as Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, emphasized the importance of such practices, as they knew that they could strengthen the soul against external adversities. So let's embrace these Stoic practices daily, paving the path to a more meaningful and resilient life. Stoicism shows us that one of the keys to maintaining a positive outlook in life is to regularly engage in activities that nourish both the mind and soul. These can be creative activities such as writing, painting, or playing music, which not only offer an escape from daily stress but also provide a form of personal expression and inner growth. By immersing ourselves in these activities, we can clear our thoughts, find moments of pure joy, and even meditate on Stoic principles such as accepting what we cannot control and celebrating what we can create. Additionally, Stoicism advocates the importance of involvement in community and social activities, such as volunteering, as a way to give back and connect with the Stoic virtue of service to others. By contributing positively to the lives of others, we strengthen our own sense of purpose and fulfillment, recognizing the interconnectedness between all people. We also cannot forget about physical activities, such as practicing yoga or participating in team sports. They not only improve our physical health, but also promote mental well-being through the release of endorphins, the well-known feel-good hormones. When facing physical challenges or teamwork difficulties, these activities train us in patience, discipline, and perseverance, fundamental aspects of Stoic endurance. Therefore, by engaging in a variety of activities that nourish both the body and mind, we are incorporating Stoic principles into our daily lives, strengthening ourselves to face the ups and downs with calm and determination. As we delve into Stoic principles, we find a practice that goes beyond the individual and extends to working harmoniously within a group. Incorporating nature into our routine is more than just a recreational activity, it is a Stoic practice that elevates positivity. Whether it's a peaceful walk in the park, tending to the garden, or simply sitting under a tree, being in touch with nature allows us to connect with the concept of natural law, central to Stoic thought. This connection reminds us of the greater order of things, encouraging a perspective of calm and graceful acceptance of circumstances. By actually engaging in activities that promote positivity, Stoicism leads us to approach these actions with intentionality and mindfulness. These are not just moments of leisure, but meaningful practices that enrich our lives and are aligned with our deepest values. This approach not only leads to greater personal happiness and resilience, but also builds a deeply positive life, fully lived and rooted in the well-being of others. In the practical application of Stoicism in daily life, we delve into a vast ocean of ancient principles that have the power to transform our daily interactions, our choices, and even our perspective on life. Imagine yourself facing a stressful situation at work. Maybe a tight deadline, an unexpected demand, or even an unfair criticism. In times like these, Stoic teachings can be like an anchor that holds us steady in the storm. Drawing on Stoic philosophy, we are reminded of the importance of focusing our energy on what we can control and accepting with serenity that which is beyond our control. Instead of letting ourselves be carried away by anxiety and frustration, we cultivate a mindset of acceptance and equanimity, allowing us to face challenges with calm and clarity of mind. But Stoicism goes beyond just helping us endure difficult times. He teaches us to find virtue in adversity. When we face personal or professional obstacles, we see these challenges as opportunities to exercise our strengths. Thus, we face difficulties with courage and determination, seeing each obstacle as a chance for growth and self-improvement. Instead of resigning ourselves to difficulties, we embrace the challenge and emerge stronger and more resilient. Practicing gratitude and reflection is another crucial aspect of Stoicism in everyday life. Every day, we take a moment to reflect on what we are grateful for, even in our darkest moments. This practice helps us develop a positive mindset and recognize the beauty and value of the little things in life. By cultivating gratitude, we learn to find contentment and satisfaction in the midst of adversity, strengthening our emotional resilience and our ability to face challenges with serenity and courage. In short, the practical application of Stoicism in daily life is an invitation to integrate the principles of this ancient philosophy into all areas of our lives. By doing this, we promote greater emotional balance, greater resilience, and a more meaningful and satisfying life. Stoicism is not just a philosophy to read in old books, it is a compass to guide our actions, our choices, and our journey toward moral excellence and personal fulfillment. Stoicism, one of the most influential schools of philosophy in ancient Greece, originated in Athens around the 3rd century BC, founded by Zeno of Citium. His teachings soon spread throughout Greece and Rome, influencing not only philosophical thought but also the social and political practices of the time. Stoic philosophy was a practical approach to life, emphasizing the importance of virtue, reason, and self-control. The Stoics believed that the purpose of life was to live in accordance with the rational nature of the universe, seeking moral excellence and virtue in all areas of life. Among the main Stoic philosophers are Zeno de Citio, founder of the school, Chrysippus, who developed many of the central concepts of Stoicism, and Epictetus and Seneca, whose works continue to be studied and admired to this day. Each of these philosophers contributed in unique ways to the development and dissemination of Stoic teachings. One of the fundamental concepts of Stoicism is the distinction between what is in our control and what is not. The Stoics taught that we should focus our attention and energy only on what we can control, our thoughts, emotions, and actions, and accept with equanimity that which is beyond our control, such as external events and the actions of others. This perspective helped people deal with adversities and challenges with more calm and equanimity. Another central tenet of Stoicism is the importance of virtue, especially courage, justice, temperance, and wisdom. The Stoics believed that the pursuit of virtue was the path to true happiness and fulfillment in life, and that all other things, wealth, power, fame, were indifferent in comparison. They encouraged people to live according to their ethical principles, even in the face of difficulties and temptations. Over the centuries, Stoicism has continued to exert a lasting influence on philosophical and moral thought. His ideas have been adopted by many philosophers, political leaders, and ordinary people around the world, and they still resonate today with those seeking guidance on how to live a meaningful and virtuous life. Stoicism not only offers a philosophy of life, but also a series of practices and exercises that can help people cultivate a Stoic mindset. Meditation, self-questioning, and journaling are just some of the techniques the Stoics used to promote self-knowledge and self-transformation. These practices can help people develop greater awareness of themselves and their emotions, as well as cultivate greater resilience in the face of challenges and adversity. In short, Stoicism offers a practical and accessible approach to living a more balanced and meaningful life. By focusing on virtue, self-control, and accepting things as they are, we can learn to deal with life's difficulties with more calm and serenity. By adopting the principles and practices of Stoicism in our own lives, we can find greater happiness, purpose, and fulfillment. Gratitude in the context of Stoicism is much more than a simple feeling of gratitude for the good things that happen in our lives. It is a fundamental virtue that permeates all of Stoic philosophy, promoting a positive, resilient, and compassionate mindset. In this text, we will explore the role of gratitude in Stoicism in more depth, discussing how this practice can be cultivated to transform our worldview and promote lasting well-being. For Stoics, gratitude goes beyond merely appreciating the positive things in our lives. It also involves accepting adversities and challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. This perspective is grounded in the belief that all experiences, whether pleasant or painful, contribute to our journey of self-development and help us cultivate virtues such as courage, resilience, and compassion. One of the central practices of Stoicism related to gratitude is daily reflection on the things we are grateful for. This can be done through a simple introspection exercise, taking a few minutes every day to reflect on the blessings in our lives. This practice helps us stay focused on what really matters and recognize the abundance that often goes unnoticed amid the rush of everyday life. Furthermore, gratitude in Stoicism also involves a deep appreciation for the natural order of things. The Stoics believe that the universe is governed by a divine intelligence, and that everything that happens is in accordance with a greater, benevolent plan. By accepting this natural order and trusting the flow of life, we are able to find inner peace and serenity regardless of external circumstances. Another important facet of gratitude in Stoicism is the expression of appreciation for others and the world around us. This includes not only recognizing the support and kindness of others, but also cultivating a deep respect for nature and the creatures that share this planet with us. By actively and intentionally practicing gratitude, we are able to strengthen our relationships and nurture a sense of connection and belonging in the world. Ultimately, gratitude in Stoicism helps us develop an abundance mindset, where we recognize that we are enough exactly as we are and that we have everything we need to live a full and meaningful life. By adopting this mindset, we are able to transcend the incessant desire for more and find genuine contentment in the present moment. In short, the practice of gratitude in Stoicism is a powerful tool for promoting a life of balance, meaning, and lasting happiness. By cultivating an attitude of appreciation and acceptance toward life's circumstances, we are able to find beauty and purpose even in the most challenging times. In Stoic philosophy, resilience and acceptance play fundamental roles in the pursuit of a full and meaningful life. The Stoics, such as Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, offered profound insights into how to face life's adversities with courage, equanimity, and wisdom. By exploring the role of resilience and acceptance in the Stoic context, we can better understand how these principles can help us deal with the challenges we encounter. Resilience, according to the Stoics, is the ability to adapt and recover in the face of difficulties. They teach us that we cannot control external events, but we can control our reactions to them. This means cultivating virtues such as courage, patience, and perseverance, which allow us to face obstacles with determination and firmness. Stoic resilience is not about avoiding suffering, but rather about learning to deal with it in a constructive and productive way. One of the key principles of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, which reminds us of the difference between that which is in our control and that which is not. The Stoics teach that we should focus only on what we can control, our own actions, thoughts, and emotions, and calmly accept that which is beyond our control. This allows us to release worrying about things we can't change and focus our energy on what really matters. Acceptance, in turn, involves recognizing reality as it is and acting accordingly. The Stoics remind us that life is full of ups and downs, and that we should accept both the good and the bad with equal equanimity. This does not mean passive resignation in the face of adversity, but rather an attitude of active and engaged acceptance. Accepting reality allows us to release the anguish and anxiety associated with fighting the inevitable, finding instead a sense of peace and equanimity. Furthermore, the Stoics valued the practice of visualizing future adversities, which involves imagining the worst possible scenarios and mentally preparing yourself to face them. This not only helps us develop resilience in the face of difficulties, but also allows us to cultivate a sense of gratitude for the good things in our lives and a deeper appreciation for moments of tranquility and happiness. In short, resilience and acceptance play essential roles in Stoic philosophy, helping us face life's adversities with courage, serenity, and determination. By cultivating an accepting attitude towards reality and developing the resilience necessary to face the challenges we encounter, we are able to live more balanced, meaningful, and fulfilling lives. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is the search for mental and emotional serenity, even in the face of life's inevitable adversities. Meditations and mindfulness practices played a crucial role in this quest for inner tranquility, providing the Stoics with tools to cultivate a calm, focused, and resilient mind. One of the most fundamental practices of Stoicism was meditation on death. By contemplating the finiteness of life and the inevitability of death, the Stoics sought to gain a broader perspective on their everyday concerns. This meditation reminded them of the transience of existence and the importance of living according to their highest values while there is still time. In addition to meditating on death, the Stoics practiced full attention, or mindfulness, as a way of being fully present in the present moment. This involved paying deliberate attention to sensory, emotional, and mental experiences without judgment or attachment. By cultivating a heightened awareness of the present moment, the Stoics sought to develop greater mental clarity and a greater ability to deal with stress and anxiety. Another common technique was visualization of future adversity. The Stoics imagined the worst possible scenarios and mentally prepared themselves to face them. This not only helped them develop resilience in the face of difficulties, but also enabled them to deal with the fear and anxiety associated with the unknown. By mentally facing challenges, the Stoics strengthened themselves to face any obstacle that life threw at them. In addition to formal meditation practices, the Stoics incorporated philosophy into their everyday lives. They found opportunities to practice virtue, cultivate serenity, and seek excellence in all their actions. Every moment was seen as an opportunity for growth and learning, and the Stoics sought to live according to their highest principles in all circumstances. In short, meditations and mindfulness practices were essential elements in the lives of the Stoics, helping them cultivate a calm, focused and resilient mind. By incorporating these techniques into our own lives, we can learn to cultivate greater inner serenity and a greater ability to live with wisdom, courage, and compassion. Self-discipline and self-improvement are concepts intrinsic to Stoic philosophy, outlining a path to a virtuous and meaningful life. The Stoics believed that true freedom and happiness lay in conscious control of our own actions and thoughts, regardless of external circumstances. For them, self-discipline was not just an occasional practice, but rather a daily commitment to self-control and moral excellence. Stoic self-discipline involved mastery over immediate desires and impulses, seeking a life of virtue and wisdom. This meant resisting the temptations of fleeting pleasures and acting in accordance with ethical principles and personal values, even when doing so required sacrifice and effort. It was a journey of continuous self-improvement, where each obstacle was an opportunity to grow and strengthen one's will. The Stoics viewed self-discipline as a skill that could be cultivated and improved over time. This involved practices such as mindfulness, reflecting on one's actions and developing healthy routines and habits. They believed that mental discipline was as important as physical discipline, and both were necessary to achieve a life of balance and harmony. In addition to self-discipline, the Stoics also valued self-improvement as an ongoing process of personal development and spiritual growth. This involved the constant search for knowledge, wisdom, and virtue, as well as regular soul-searching to identify areas for improvement. They believed that every individual had the potential to achieve moral excellence, but doing so required constant effort and dedication. Stoic self-improvement also involved the practice of intellectual humility and the acceptance that there was always more to learn and grow. This meant being open to new ideas and perspectives, even if they challenged our existing beliefs. It was a journey of self-discovery and self-improvement, where each challenge was an opportunity to evolve and become the best version of ourselves. In short, self-discipline and self-improvement are fundamental principles in Stoic philosophy, guiding practitioners toward a life of virtue, meaning, and fulfillment. They remind us of the importance of taking responsibility for our own lives and constantly striving to become the best version of ourselves, regardless of the challenges we may face. In Stoic philosophy, the importance of community and interpersonal relationships is seen as a fundamental pillar for a full and virtuous life. The Stoics recognized the inherent social nature of human beings and deeply valued human interactions as a source of personal growth, emotional support, and connection to the world around us. Throughout history, Stoics have emphasized the need to cultivate meaningful relationships based on virtue and empathy. They viewed community not just as a group of individuals brought together for convenience, but as a network of connections that nourished the human spirit and promoted emotional well-being. One of the main ways the Stoics sought to strengthen these connections was through the practice of virtuous friendship. They believed that true friends were those who shared their ethical values and helped them live by those principles. These friendships not only offered emotional support in times of difficulty, but also served as a mirror for self-reflection and self-improvement. Furthermore, the Stoics recognized the transformative power of interpersonal relationships in shaping character and morality. They saw every human interaction as an opportunity to practice virtues such as compassion, tolerance, and gratitude. Through these interactions, the Stoics believed we could grow in wisdom and benevolence, thus strengthening community bonds and promoting collective well-being. The Stoic community also played a crucial role in the moral and philosophical education of individuals. Through discussions, debates, and exchanges of ideas, the Stoics sought to expand their intellectual horizons and deepen their understanding of ethical principles. These encounters not only enriched their personal lives, but also contributed to the intellectual and moral development of the community as a whole. Furthermore, the Stoics recognized the importance of being surrounded by people who inspire us and challenge us to reach our full potential. They believed that interpersonal relationships should be a source of continuous growth and learning, encouraging us to constantly strive for moral and intellectual excellence. In short, for the Stoics, the importance of community and interpersonal relationships lay in the ability of these bonds to nourish our soul, promote our emotional well-being, and help us achieve a life of meaning and fulfillment. They reminded us that we are social beings by nature and that our connections with others are essential to our journey of self-discovery and personal growth. As we close our journey today, remember that the path of Stoicism is about embracing life's challenges with courage and equanimity, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. If today's insights were valuable to you, consider exploring one of the suggested videos on your screen to continue delving deeper into the wisdom of Stoicism. Your involvement and reflections enrich our community, and for that we are deeply grateful. See you soon.